to be better and to reach the people, they gotta have an ear to hear what the community wants to hear, say, because a lot of it has to do with us, we, the people, the patrons that need the help. So if they just take time out to listen, and not only just because you work behind a desk, this, that, and that, then, see, it's not like that here.
One of the things that was the most exciting about this project was being able to do research with people that live in the neighborhoods, that use the services, that are there, every day. There's research happening all over the world, but it's not always, getting down to the nitty gritty of, what do the people that are there using the services actually have to say?
Some of the things that I think we've kind of touched on are, kind of staying true to your model, making sure you're being respectful of those community members and that you're truly valuing their input. So it's not just gathering their input, but it's really listening and following through with what the community has to say as far as what they need. And I think it's also just being really transparent and remaining flexible, because we do, things change.
To happen, and what always has to happen anytime someone walks through the doors is that we have to be able to establish a relationship with them, and a relationship of trust. Number one, what you're going to tell me, I'm not going to look down on you. I'm trying to help you and help you, not hurt you. And we care about you.
Dr. Perry would have us come together. We do almost like a focus group, and he would ask us questions and we would give him feedback. And it was really good feedback. Some of the things I wasn't sure that I was paying attention to until he started asking me questions. I'm like, wow, that was really going on. And then I got actually involved in everything that he was asking. But I thought I was really there just to listen and observe. And I actually was able to give some good feedback.
To just be able to sit down amongst so many different people, different ages, with different obstacles, different life experiences, and come together to create something so unique yet so powerful, and just to create that directive that we know is successful, because we look around us and you can see the growth of our community. You can actually see where those reports and just those action plans are actions in work.
Those individuals as the knowledge experts that can inform the evaluation process as to what questions we need to ask in order to get a more comprehensive and informed and meaningful understanding of what the need is of the community members, especially the caregivers and the parents of children within the households that we're going to be served. And so when they do look at information or data that might be contrary to a certain perspective, or you're getting conflicting sort of perspectives, the end goal is to come to some consensus about how to use the data in a better way to advance practice to better address the needs of families. I think that people came together because there was trust and because there was an authentic and genuine effort to try to make things better for families in that community. And when you have that commonality, is then people don't get defensive when you're having frank conversations and when you're looking at data, and then keeping in mind that sometimes data can be interpreted in many different ways.
The programs we may have already had, but some of them were the result of feedback from community members. And I think they were really interesting results, because we saw, I think, some things that were unique to the sites, but we definitely saw themes as well. Some gaps in services, such as fatherhood initiatives or the parents or community advisory councils. So it really led us to developing the action plan, which again, I think helped us with the community trust, because we weren't just gathering their information, compiling it in a report and letting it sit there. The whole idea was we were going to take the information, we were going to refine, and we're going to get better, and we're going to continue to do that.
We have a patron feedback survey that we ask our patrons to complete upon receiving services. We really, really value what we receive through those surveys. We also have this with our community partners. surveys that help us learn what we need to do to get better, what we need to do so that we're mirroring what the community's needing at any given moment.
Family resource centers are in a constant loop of continuous quality improvement. I have learned this through the research. It is just being in the family resource centers, talking to patrons. It's always what can we do better? It's always what do patrons have to say?